Right away, the judge is checking attendance like it's the world's strictest roll call. And trust me, you do not want to be the one missing in this classroom, because detention here equals prison time.
And where is Mr. Rodas?
He's walking right, Judge.
Come forward, please.
Michael J. Sawyer for the defense.
And are you Mr. Rodas?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Judge.
All right, you entered a plea on April 18th of no contest and applied for deferred adjudication. The state is opposed to your application. State is proceeding on the lesser included offense of possession with intent to deliver controlled substance, penalty group 1, 4,200 grams. Have both parties had a chance to review the PSI report, state?
Yes, Judge.
Defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
Any objections to the PSI report, state?
None, Judge.
Defense?
None is factually correct, Your
All
Honor.
right. Any witnesses, state?
None.
Defense?
Sean Rodas.
All right, Mr. Rodas, can you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
All right, you can lower your hand if you could state your name for the record, please.
Sean Christopher Rodas.
All right, defense?
Sean, how old are you?
I'm 42 years old.
And the judge has before her what's called a pre-sentence investigation. It looks at your background, your education, your life, your criminal history, a lot of personal information about you. All this information is put together, submitted, as the judge has had a chance to review. So in a sense, the judge already knows a lot about you. There are a few things perhaps that are important as far as time and when your life started changing. You tell the judge, when did your problems first started showing up in your life with your mental problems? Where were you at in your life? High school?
Late middle school, right before high school.
And when you were first diagnosed, you tell Judge.
Oh, this is heartbreaking. Mental health struggles starting before high school. And in a courtroom, this detail matters. Judges weigh not just the crime but the person behind it. But here's the kicker, mental illness can explain behavior, but it doesn't excuse criminal responsibility.
Boy, what kind of problems were isolated?
Major depression.
And when you're only in junior high school or high school, what was there to be depressed about? Do you know?
I moved here from Alabama, and I had maybe one friend. I could say I had one friend in school.
Have you been a loner most of your life?
Yes.
You tell Judge Boyd, what are the various things you're diagnosed with right now as we speak?
I'm diagnosed with bipolar disorder, schizophrenia, ADHD, insomnia, and generalized anxiety disorder.
And because of these generalized problems you have mentally, are there periods of time when you simply just sit in your apartment and don't go out for days?
Yes.
When you're in a state of depression, what is it you're worried about? What's going through your mind?
It's how worthless my existence is. And my entire family can't stand me. It's like the old saying, we love you, but we really don't like you.
When did this mental issues cause a disability where you could no longer work or on disability? How old were you?
I was 23 years old. Last job was at Burger King.
Did you like working?
No.
What did you not like about working prior to being disabled?
Well, I was already depressed and just working at a minimum wage job at Burger King without a college degree, that seemed to be my future, working, flipping burgers for the rest of my life.
In spite of all of your problems, you still have plans, or you hope there's some way you can overcome these problems and get some kind of job that can lift you out of your current condition.
I think so. Someday, soon.
One of the major problems you have that you told me about, may not be in the PSI, is you depend very heavily on the disability for the basic medical care you get.
That's all I have is the health insurance that comes.
Now pause for a second. He's telling the court his last job was at Burger King, decades ago. Imagine that. The prosecution will argue, if he hasn't worked since then, how likely is probation to magically turn things around? That's the silent debate happening in this courtroom.
With disabilities, SSDI provides excellent health insurance, and it pays for my medications, which are just very important. It pays for transportation, 2 doctor's visits. They pay in case of an emergency. It pays for ambulance rides. It pays for inpatient care. It pays for anything medical, basically.
Now, you're before the court on a very serious charge, you know that.
Yes, yes.
And this is not a day for excuses. This is a day to tell the court how you got into this jam.
Yes.
What was the actual cause of you to get into this situation with the drugs?
I've had the lowest of quality of life for the entire time I've been on SSDI since 2003. I get $20 a month food stamps, and I've been flat broke for like 17 years. And I was given an opportunity to make some money on the side, kind of thing. And someone I thought was a dear friend of mine took advantage of me and my kindness.
I believe you explained to probation at least the time of your arrest. You don't use drugs, do you? You don't use methamphetamine. You had a large amount of methamphetamine there. Were you making money off the drugs, or was someone using your apartment as a place to sell the drugs?
They were using my apartment.
And you got a little cut out of that, right? A little bit of money?
A little bit.
And that's what you're hoping to get you.
And here's the bombshell. He admits people used his apartment to sell meth. That's what we call maintaining a drug premises. It's not just bad company, it's a felony-level mistake. Judges hear this and immediately think, you weren't just an innocent bystander.
And tied you over financially.
Yes.
If the judge sees fit to grant probation, would you be asked to see if probation can help you get a job and produce extra money for you, at the same time not cause you to lose your benefits?
That would be amazing.
Can you tell the judges day to day, what do you actually live on meal-wise?
I get $20 a month stamps, and that was lowered last year from $21 a month. Food stamps. When I get my food stamps, I buy 2 cases of ramen. I get a loaf of bread, butter, and a 2-pound bag of sugar. That's about it.
And is there anyone that controls your money, or do you use that money to pay your rent, your bills, and get by?
I have a representative payee, which is my mother, and she makes sure rent is paid, things like that, and I'm just flat broke after rent is paid. Yes, sir.
Now, you made this mistake, it could affect you for the rest of your life, and will affect you no matter what.
Yes, sir.
But you look Judge Boyd in the eye, I just want to tell her, if she to grant you probation, will you ever allow yourself to fall in this trap again?
No.
At the end of the day, did you benefit from this or take a huge loss out of this?
A huge loss.
You didn't have much to start with, did you?
No, I did not.
And even today, you get around the bus, do you not?
The bus. Through my disability, I get a reduced fare via bus card. I have it in my wallet right now.
Yeah. You've been in probation before, you know how it works.
Yes, I do.
The judge may impose any conditions that she thinks are necessary and fit, may help you and benefit you. You look at Judge Boyd now, I just want to tell you whatever conditions she imposes upon you today, no matter what they are, you're willing to do those.
Yes.
To demonstrate to the court you'll abide by all the conditions of probation.
Yes, no problem.
Do you ever see yourself in a situation back here in front of Judge Boyd again?
I'll never be here again. No, no.
That's all I have. I'll pass the witness.
Nothing from the state, Your Honor.
Nothing further, Your Honor.
All right.
Classic courtroom promise. I'll never be back again, Judge. But how many times have we heard that? This is where judges balance skepticism with hope. And viewers, what do you think? Should personal struggles tip the scales toward mercy, or should the crime speak louder than the excuses?
Mr. Rhodes, here's your issue,
Okay.
and this is what the problem is.
Yes, ma'am.
The problem is the amount of drugs, and I'm not the person who took this plea, I believe it was Judge Angeloni.
That's correct, Your Honor.
And I reviewed the stipulations that were entered into, and the amount of drugs was 652.63 grams.
Yes, ma'am. That's a lot.
That is a lot. And while you are saying to the court that you have these,
And there it is, the hammer drops. Over 650 grams of meth. To put that in perspective, that's not personal use, that's trafficking territory. No matter how tragic his story is, numbers like that seal the deal in court.
financial issues, you're basically preying on other people who have issues by selling them drugs. Okay, you
See
understand?
what you mean.
All right, so the court is going to deny your application. The court will find you guilty, sentence you to 5 years in prison, give you credit for any time served. There's a $500 fine, time and money to run concurrent. I'm going to show you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you have a chance to review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
All right, because this is a plea bargain agreement, and actually I've given you less than what you bargained for. You do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, your attorney will let you know. All right, thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Yes, you're excused.
5 years. Case closed. This is the brutal reality of drug cases. The judge may sympathize, but sympathy doesn't outweigh 652 grams of meth. And that's why courtroom drama always cuts deep. It's a collision between personal tragedy and public safety.